Zoe Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Back to you.
We'll see how they react. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Breaks into the open. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Making the adjustment on the play. There's a crease. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Louisville!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's real.
Makes the grab and room to run. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Back to pass, it's Mayfield. Throwing right. Makes a catch. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Man, what a start for this offense. That's what you kind of want, man. You want to get in a rhythm. You want to get in the flow. Now, you don't expect 3 plays and 3 first downs, but they'll absolutely.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Drops back on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Drops back. It's Mayfield. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance.
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Tigers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Meyer. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. He's past the 30. At the 45 on his way. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown Cardinals. He got it loose and it was lights out after that. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped things off with an 84-yard thrilling race to the end zone. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Oh, he's got some space. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air, it's Mayfield. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Boy, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Good timing on the quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Edwards. There he goes! Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Fresh set of downs going up top. On the move. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Had to force that one.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. How about the offense both teams put on display in this 1st quarter? Huge early numbers. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the 2nd. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Just keep slinging it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Mayfield. Right side, it's Watkins. Still running at the 40. Wide open on the right. Touchdown, Tigers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat. Positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Out wide right, it's Edwards. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Burrowing for yardage. Turning it on. He's at the 40. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's changing the play. Booster! Let it go! Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Into the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Mayfield. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab on the left side. Off to the races. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they call this sudden change, and we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of this drive. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Myers. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw one first. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And man, oh man, I just don't understand what we're trying to do offensively. Like, last possession was your fourth pick, and coming out, throwing again. They've got to find some way to settle this dude down or settle his behind on the bench and find somebody else that can make some plays.
And he's brought down after a short gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quick give. It's Edwards. At the 35, he's got room. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Way off target there.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
The play fake. Look out! They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Stepping to the right. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Looking for a man. It's Mayfield. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they turn it into a defensive score. He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Left side is Harris. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. It's a draw. Uh-oh, look out. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's lead off with the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the number 7 team, the USC Trojans. And it's Nevada sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Moves the pocket. It's Mayfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Trying to establish the run. Got the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Second down, gonna throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On third down, he drops to throw. Right side, it's Eccles. Ball is loose. And this fumble.